Shalom, call halal, Yahweh Shem Shabbat, Shemakah, Kodash, double honors to all apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push in word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. On the brother slash elder, Yashawan. Shalom and salutations to you all. This is the WW3 Daily update, and today is War and Rumors of War Tuesday, where we go to Matthew 24 and 6, and we read it in the King James Bible. And we look for this famous phrase, wars and rumors of wars. Matthew 24 and 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And then what we do, we go in and we look for similarities in these different versions. NIV is rumors. NLT is threats. Rumors and threats. Good news is news of battles. Rumors, threats, news, and reports. So we're going to go to old Patrick Humphrey here. This is big, right? I'm going to have to hear him say that. 1515. Let's see. See how big it is.
This is big.
Okay, here we go. Fitting. I just had to hear him say that.
My honest review on this.
Slovakia. All right, take it, Patrick.
Let's listen to this one last clip from Trump really quick. He's issuing a warning. Let's listen to this really quick.
All right, now are these rumors? Are these threats? These are definitely threats. Okay, wait, let's go over it one more time. Right before Trump. Okay, we got rumors, threats. This nigga gonna be threatening his ass off. Right? Reports and news. Where did the news go? Right here. News of battles far away. Listen to the threats.
Hundreds of thousands of people to drugs. So now we've stopped the waterways, but
Venezuela is not a drug country. Peru is a drug company. Colombia, okay? Not Venezuela. Venezuela has oil. Sorry, bud. Nice try. Oh, hundreds of thousands, yeah. He's going to say, well, we know where they all live. Yeah, you know where they live. You've been doing business with them going back fucking 80, 90 years now. Of course, you all know each other.
we know every route. We know every route. We know the addresses of every drug lord. We know their address. We know their front door. We know everything about every one of them.
You've been doing business, straight business, making money, right? After the drugs are manufactured and processed, where do they go? They go to the United States. The drug trade.
They're killing our people. That's like a war. Would I do it? I'd be proud to. I'd probably go into Congress and say, hey, and
They're killing our people. It's like a war. Hey, you run these drugs right under these underground tunnels that we built and established over the years for this drug trade. First of all, those trade routes, right, go way back into antiquity. First of all.
you know what? The Democrats and the Republicans would both agree, unless they're crazy. And they are a little crazy on the Democrat side. We're losing hundreds of thousands of people.
All right, so that's Trump kind of saying what I was saying. I mean, I still make a good point there. It's true. We would nuke these countries. We would absolutely invade them. 100,000 people a year were dying. Okay, that's like a giant war.
So let's go blame it on. Let's go blame it on the drugs, not the people that are using the drug, not the people that are bringing the drugs in and making profit off of them.
But nothing's happened for decades at this point. So let me know what you guys think. Let's listen to this one last clip from Trump really quick. He's issuing a warning. Let's listen to this really quick.
He's issuing a warning. Is that what he's doing? So funny. This damn clown. Anyway. Come on, Donica.
Ruling out U.S. troops on the
No,
ground?
I don't rule out that. I don't rule out anything. We just have to take care of Venezuela. They dumped hundreds of thousands of people into our country from prisons. Nobody knows better than this young lady right here. She's done an incredible job with Tom Homan and all of your people. It's amazing. You know, we have a tight border right now. Nobody comes in. But we had millions of people pouring through. A year ago, we had millions of people pouring through our border. And many of them.
Who did that? You act like it's the Venezuelans' fault. Who did that? What are you talking about? We had millions of people. So it's the Venezuela. So let's go start a war with the Venezuela. You sound ridiculous.
From Venezuela, including Tren de Aragua, the gang. And I guess what I'm hearing, Christy, is that's as bad a gang as there is anywhere.
It's the worst.
In the world.
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely, they are the worst.
I mean, they're worse than MS-13.
They're killers. They massacre.
Aren't you involved in a 230 million what is it? Hustling scheme there, Chris?
They cut them up into pieces and they bury them in their communities where they
So
grew
you're
up.
bought paid for. He's going to do anything that Putin tells him to do because of them pictures, and you're going to do, right? Ain't you going to prison? Pretty quick here.
Now, we had a lot of them, and many of them, most of them, pretty soon, most of them are going to be out. But they sent them in like we're a dumping ground. So I'm not in love with the people right.
They're not. They open up the borders and let people in from everywhere, not just Venezuela. So anybody you want to point to that immigrated over here, you can point to, oh, but they did this and they let a bunch of thugs in. That's weak. What about China? You know, the ones with actual chemical processing labs that I know of. Okay. Where are the chemical processing labs that are from Venezuela? No, they got them from China, though, on some Kung Flu shit. So what about that?
Venezuela. I love Venezuela. I love the people of Venezuela. But what they've done to this country, and I really say this, what Biden and the Democrats have done to this country.
See? Why are you blaming the Venezuelans? All Biden did was open up the border while he was the president. You've done things. You let ICE in and destroy America. What Trump has done. Okay? You open it up.
Can never, ever be forgotten.
All right, so
All right, I'm gonna end it right there. So there's your rumor. This dude can never be forgotten. What? What you gonna do? You can kill folks? He's making idle threats. Let's see, there's another one up here. See what he said. So,
People, it's amazing. You know, we have a tight border right now. Nobody comes in.
yeah, we saw
But
that. I'm done. What is this clown talking about?
in Mexico or putting American troops or American personnel into Mexico to deal with it?
Would I launch strikes in Mexico to stop drugs? It's okay with me. Whatever we have to do to stop drugs, Mexico is. Look, I looked at Mexico City over the weekend. There's some big problems over there. If we had to, would we do there what we've done to the waterways? You know, there's almost no drugs coming into our waterways anymore. Isn't it down like 85%?
It is, sir.
I don't know who the 15% would be.
Yeah,
It wouldn't be you.
No, that's for sure.
No, I think it's been,
tons and tons of.
you would say that's a big signal.
Absolutely.
We have almost no drugs coming into our country by the sea, by, the waterways. And you know why, okay? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Would I do that on the land corridors? I would absolutely. Look, every boat we knock out, we save 25,000 American lives. Not to mention the destruction of families. These families are decimated forever. The mother, the father, the children, they never recover really from it. When you lose somebody like the way they live. If you lose them, but the way they die is horrible.
Laced with threats and what he's going to do. All good. All good. Anyway, there you have it. Rumors, threats, news, reports. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it right there. He's talking a whole bunch of shit, but guess what? North Korea is in Venezuela. Russia and the Wagner Group is in Venezuela. Who else is in Venezuela? Is China in Venezuela? Let's see. Let's see if that comes up at all. China deploys tanks, U.S. tensions. As this is 2 months ago, where's this going? It's called World War III. Understand? What is China doing deploying tanks to Venezuela 2 months ago? U.S. tensions escalate. Really? Breaking. Chinese Navy deploys to Venezuela. China's there. Been there. The United States ain't finna do shit. Trump on Venezuela. My ass. If North Korea, China, and Russia, in the form of the Wagner Group, are there, who else is there? This is called World War III. This is easy. A month ago, Chinese Navy challenges U.S. to defend Venezuela. Look at that. I just typed that in thinking, I wonder if China's over there. Look at this. Been there. Beijing entered Trump's backyard as Maduro deploys troops and warships. They've been ready. So this is a bunch of bullshit and saber rattling. Look at this. Look at Xi. She's like, nigga, you are not serious. You're not touching this oil, nigga. That's why they ain't went in. There it is. No, this is World War III. If they go in, this is World War III. Xi and Vlad are there. And now Kim is on his way. That's it. They can't do nothing. They can't do nothing. That's damn near bricks. Hell, Brazil is right there. Right? Ain't Brazil right there? That's BRICS, nigga. All right, I'm going to end it. Look at this. China's there. Been there months ago. China arrived to defend Venezuela from the U.S. Look at this. Been there. Look at that. You gotta do something, you fucking clown. Anyway. Yeah, shoot, that's the week saying that this gentleman. That's rumors. Rumors of war. How am I getting now? Slovakia. That clearly, I stumbled upon that. That's call Allah Yabashim Shabashim. Doesn't matter what version. Revelation 11 and 14, the second woe has passed. Behold, the third woe is coming shortly. Third woe being World War III. Second woe being World War II. With that, we hope the elect ratified you, brother, and pieces of shame.